House tonight. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Leonard, 65.8 kilos. He's 175 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And he'll be taking on the legend himself, Terrence Bud Crawford, 173 centimeters tall, weight 63.5 kilos with a reach of 188 centimeters.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Sugar Ray Leonard, one of the greatest all-time, won world titles in 5 weight classes, and he fights out of Wilmington, North Carolina. Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
One of the hottest tickets around. And there's the bell to start the round. Gonna shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. Ooh, a stiff jab. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
It's so hot. It's so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on earth.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. You'd like to see more jabs. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Work behind the jab and then get your shots in.
Next round, you get on top of him. Keep him busy with that jab, working behind the...
Just keep on top of him and don't let him back into the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be stressing about his gas tank. Now keep whacking him to the body. Every time he takes a big deep breath, bang.
Confidence, he's going to be stretching out his gas tank now. Keep whacking him.
He's on his last legs. Don't let him back into the fight.
Big deep breath, bang him downstairs, jab him downstairs, stop him.
Keep him busy with a jab, work behind the jab, and then get your shots in.
It's so important now that in the first minute of this next round...
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Let him off the hook. Just keep on
behind the jab and then let your shots go. Don't let him get back into this fight. Come on, you got this. Don't...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest.
That's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, every twitch.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
The jab not finding its target. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. Swing and a miss with that left hook.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That jab doesn't find a home.
Okay, it's not working.
Stiff jab.
Southpaw.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Look at him now.
Don't let him get back into the fight. Come on, you got this. Don't let him up.
Don't let him get back into the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be stressing out.
Let him get that confidence. He's going to be stressing about his gas tank. Now keep whacking him to the body. Every time he takes a big deep breath, bang one downstairs. Just jab him downstairs, stop him from getting that big deep.
Getting that breath in. Don't let him get back into this fight.
The fight is now important now that in the first minute of the next round,
Keep him busy with that jab, work him behind the jab, and then let your shots go.
he shots in. Don't let him get back into the fight. Come on, you got this.
Just keep on top of him. Don't let him get back
The
in.
referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Stressing about his gas tank.
Whacking him to the body. Keep taking away that air. Every time you see him get a big deep breath.
They ring the bell and here we go.
Get in your head.
The straight right just misses. Catch and shoot. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want, because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way, and they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Needs to put some combination work together. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
All right, breathe.
Nothing stupid, all right? Don't worry about the knockdown. Don't worry about the tough round.
And relax. Breathe and relax. Right, this next round, I just want you to...
Keep moving. Don't take any clean shots. And every time he gets close, tie him up, grab a hold of him. Good. Right, in this next round, I want you to get through the round. Just get through the round.
Keep moving, don't take any clean shots. And every
Round, just get through this round, get on the end of the jab, keep stepping.
Right, this next round, I just want you to get through the round. Just get through the round. Don't...
And there's the bell to start the round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Throws the jab, it doesn't score.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Tried to score with a jab. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
This fight has a real good float, a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Important now.
Look at him. He's absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered. Don't let...
Work behind the jab and then get your shots in. Don't...
Next round, you get on top of him. Keep him busy with that jab. Work him behind the...
Just keep on top of him and don't let him back into the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be stressing about his gas tank. Now keep whacking him to the body. Every time he takes a big deep breath, bang.
Confidence. He's going to be stretching out his gas tank now. Keep whacking him.
He's on his last legs. Don't let him back into the fight.
Big deep breath. Bang him downstairs. Jab him downstairs. Stop him.
Keep him busy with a jab. Work behind the jab and then get your shots in.
It's so important now that in the first minute of this next round...
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
And don't let him back into the fight.
Don't let him get back into this fight. Come on.
They ring the bell, and here we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
These two fighters are made for one another.
On the job.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
A swing and a miss with that jab. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. Nice hook.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The right hook misses. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
I have never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Both men step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Look at him now.
Don't let him get back into the fight. Come on, you got this. Don't let him up.
Don't let him get back into the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be stretching out.
Let him get that confidence. He's going to be stressing about his gas tank. Now keep whacking him to the body. Every time he takes...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not so rigid anymore with the stance. And so...
One, two, three, four, five. Come to me.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Go ahead, look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
He parries the right jab away. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice. And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Got out of the way of that right hook. How about that time counter shot?
Trying to break your concentration.
Those counter punches have to hurt. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Looks like he's going to try and bait his opponent here. That counter shot lands. One punch could change everything in this battle. Insane action. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match... They ring the bell, and here we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, with welterweight, Terence Crawford just got rocked.
Beautiful, sneaky shot to take his legs away from him.
How is he on his feet? This Crawford's... Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round. So he's back on his feet, but he's got to somehow turn this around.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then he'll try and do it again. He's just not got to get the corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing.
Crawford is dazed.
Oh, what a shot. He's staggered. He's staggered. Does he know? Does he know he's even gone?
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round we'd rather forget. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, this is a very... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your end?
Crawford in trouble.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Let's look at those legs. The legs have gone.
It somehow weathered the storm.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Drop the guard now. What do you think of that decision? A swing and a miss with the left hook. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this match?
The one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The jab slightly off target. Incredible work rate. Not a very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges...
They ring the bell, and here we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Oh, and now they're just rubbing it in. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. Apparently hitting his opponent in the face isn't enough. He wants to rub it in.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Crawford may be ready to go down.
His legs have gone. He's got to get their hands up. It's survival instincts now. Get him up.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. No surprise there, a unanimous